Hello and welcome, fellow Pathfinders. My name is Diane and welcome to the channel. Another choice reading today. We've got pile 1, anxiety, pile 2, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, or pile 3, the sun. Right, so you can pick one or, as many piles as you want, whether you're drawn to. So timestamps will be down below. And I'll see you in the reading. Right, pile number 1, you choose the anxiety card with this crystal. I don't actually know what this crystal is. It's like a healing crystal. And anxiety. Right, okay, we'll pull some. I don't know what cards I'm pulling. I'm just going to pull as I feel drawn. We've got the number 18 as well, 1 and 8, 9. So some sort of ending or ending of a cycle, but we'll see what we get with the tarot cards. Right, so I'll pop that there. In fact, I'll put it up there. Right, so what do I feel like drawing? I'll tell you what, we shall do. Didn't prepare for this very well, did I? Right, so I'm going to pull an angel message card. See what the angels have to say to start us off. Right, so angel of faith. Just pop them back. Right, so angel of faith. Today marks a new beginning for you. Today your life will start to shine as never before. A new light of success is gently falling all over you. You are heading in the right direction. You will reach your goals and you will soon be on top of your mountain with your hands stretched out, shouting, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Now don't stop. Take each step as a leap of faith that will lead you straight to a new place of success. Right, okay. So, sorry about that. I just had to turn it off a minute. Right, so that will lead you to success. So we'll pull some tarot cards. Right, before I do, I'm feeling anxiety about what's coming up. Yeah, some sort of, well, I said end of a cycle, didn't I? 1, 8. So maybe something's ending in your life and, there's a new start to something, or, maybe the future's a little bit uncertain. I'll move them up a bit. Alright, so we'll see what we get anyway. Yeah. Right, some sort of breakthrough is going on here. So this card here. Some sort of breakthrough. 5, that's change. Hang on, just, yeah. Right, see this hand here breaking through here. See that? We've got 5 change as well. Alright, let's see what else we get. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm going to pull one more as well. faith, anxiety. Sorry, just give me a minute. Yeah, so I'm getting some sort of breakthrough change, as I said, anxiety with it. Some sort of cycle ending, something beginning. I feel that this is in the beginning stages of some sort of, new way forward. I've got watching your back a lot, or, maybe you're more aware of things at the minute. This is causing a bit of anxiety, This sword's been put away here, so I don't feel you're fighting against anything. I think you've had to be a warrior, though, in certain situations. Maybe this is what's led on to this new, path. I feel you've been through quite a few battles recently. It's taught you to be more flexible with things, or that's what it's teaching you. Bit more flexible thinking, perhaps. Listening more. Seeing through the illusions of stuff. Yeah. What was I getting then? Right, I'm going to take a couple of these ones. Yeah, I feel like someone's been kept in the dark as well. And they found something out. Something's been exposed. Some sort of battle's been fought. You're at the ready. I reckon you've got through this energy now, though. 5 to the 9. I feel... Yeah. Sorry, I just keep getting different stuff. It's like slapping, Right, hang on. Because as soon as I get something there, it just... Yeah, the Hangman. Right, yeah. So whatever you've been going through, whatever sort of battles, whatever sort of breakthroughs, is making you stronger as a person. It's bringing anxiety because you're not sure what's going to happen next. That's what the energy I'm getting here. I feel like there's been a lot of delays, a lot of, as I said, watching your back, battles fought. You've put this sword away now, though, and broke that bondage on whatever's been keeping you stuck or, keeping you in that sort of mindset. But there's a bit of anxiety. Maybe this anxiety was, what you were going through. Yeah, see, I've got a 9 again, 9. Yeah. See, I'm getting a lot of improvements coming in. Feeling very pleased with the success that's coming in. The effort that you've put in has been worth it. Feeling very pleased with yourself for doing that. Also, someone in particular, I'm getting someone looking through. What was that? Being watched without you knowing it. Being watched without looking. Hang on. Someone's watching you. Not in a bad way. I don't get a bad sense, I don't get stalker material or anything like that. But someone's watching the way that you're handling somebody has got the eye focused on you for the way that you're dealing with this sort of energy, if that makes sense to someone. You know, you've been noticed. Like I say, not in a bad sense, not in a, you know, sort of stalkerish way. I mean, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Someone appreciates the way that you're handling your business. Yeah, they admire the way you're handling your business. And it could bring new opportunities in the future from this person. So have faith that it'll all work out, not anxiety. Yeah. It'll all work out in the end because you've been putting the work in. Yeah. Right, I tell you what, I shall pull one more card. Yeah, I'll pull one more of these ones actually. See what else we get. More messages, Spirit. Yin and yang. Yeah. Balancing things up too. Yeah, so if you're seeing the number 22 at the minute, that could have some significance. Something's being balanced. Yeah. Right, well, I hope you got something out of that. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like or a comment. If you got something different, also leave a comment. If you don't know what else to put, just put 22 or, you know, leave a heart or something in the comments. And if the other two piles didn't resonate with you, hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, pile 2. This is your reading. Right, so we got 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is about communication. Right, we've got 3 and a 9, 12. 1, 2. Right, so you got the angel aura as well. So this is a lot of, to me, this is like healing. Yeah, healing. Communications, maybe. Some sort of speaking, as I say, communications, you know, throat chakra here. What's that on there? Sorry, I was just looking at what he was holding. I don't know whether you can make that out. You might get something different there. Right, well, we'll pull some tarot cards. And in fact, first, sorry, we shall pull, what do I want to pull? I'll tell you what, I'll pull one of these fairy cards. Okay, see if we got any more messages. So, do we have any messages from the fairy spirit? Saying just pull one. Passionate love. So communications in love, maybe. Some sort of romantic relationship. Let's see what we get. Too many cards there, Spirit. Okay. No wonder you need a bit of communication. Hang on. Right, okay. Let's see. I'll just move these over a bit so you can see them. Right, so what I'm getting here is Yeah, so I'm getting some sort of temptation, vice, maybe arguments, some sort of deception, maybe fiery tempers, game playing. Right, I'm just going to say this anyway, because this won't resonate, this will be for someone specific probably, but as it's coming up I'm going to say it. So what I've got here is dual. I've got 3 people in a relationship, 3 or more. I've got some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? I've got fiery tempers. I've got game playing. Lack of communication here. Or someone's not telling the full truth. I've got someone caught up in their own head though. I've got, what's that I'm getting there? I've got someone being paranoid. There's cross communication going on. When I say 3 people in this situation, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's an affair or something going on. That's what I'm getting. It's what the energy that I'm getting is there's some sort of outside force, some other person making trouble in this relationship or causing miscommunication. I've got paranoia. I've got some sort of vice as well. This could be, it could be paranoid thinking. It could also be lack of trust in something. It's a passionate relationship as well, though. Very passionate. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. I'm only saying that because this says passionate love. It could be between, 2 people as well. It could also be a passion for something. It doesn't, not necessarily a person, but, feeling passionate about something. There's some sort of, can't quite grasp what it is. Right, I've also got this, be the emperor in this situation. Take a step back. Don't bring if it is a sort of argument or, that kind of thing, be the one that's more in, controlled with your temper, yeah, or with your feelings, as it were. I also get father figure. Or speaking to a father figure brings more wisdom to this. That could be that communication thing again. Speaking to someone that has, someone who's experienced this sort of thing before, might have some good advice. I also feel as well, though, with someone that some sort of addiction or some sort of game playing, something is stopping harmonious conversations, shall we say. If that made any sense, I don't know. do also feel for someone, though, that there is some sort of passionate love coming in. Yeah, totally different energy now coming back in. Right, so in the past, you might have had relationships that were very one-sided, very fiery, very, unbalanced. At the moment, I feel that if this resonates, this energy with you, that you're taking stock of everything right now. What you want in a relationship, or what you will and won't put up with in a relationship, what your needs and wants are. I think this will bring about a more balanced, relationship coming in. Not necessarily, I feel it'll be passionate, it'll be exciting and all that, but I don't think it'll come with the baggage that, if you leave your baggage of past relationships at the door, I believe that's where it'll stay. Yeah. Right. I believe this person coming in isn't the same, because your energy's changed. So you're not attracting the same sort of people anymore. Yep, Wheel of Fortune and, Ace of Cups. So you've definitely got something new coming in. As I said before, it might not be a relationship. It could be, some sort of situation. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's completion of a phase and moving on to the next one. And you've got the Ace of Cups as well, which means like security, new starts, that kind of thing, yeah? It's security and emotions and, getting someone that suits your needs better, yeah? Right, and I'm just going to pull an angel number for you. So if you're seeing this number, take special attention, because it's spirit trying to give you another message or a heads up. 666. Balance. It's funny how you should get 666 when we've got the devil, though, you know what I mean? So maybe take special attention. Seek balance and harmony in all aspects of your life. It will lead to peace and success. Yeah? So peace and success, maybe that has something to do with that card that I was saying before about pass. If you did see this number and it showed up somewhere significant, put in the comments for me, if you want to. And if you got anything out of that, please consider subscribing, like, share or comment. And if the other two didn't resonate with you today, then hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Right, pile 3, this is your reading, and you got the Sun, which is always a positive card. And you also got the Amethyst crystal. Right, so number 1, new beginnings. She looks like she's having fun here in this. Well, it's like a little pond, isn't it? Right, okay. We are going to... Do you know what? I'm going to pull one of these angel cards, actually. Just give him a shuffle. Right, so we have greatest heroes. Often our greatest heroes are the ones who feel pain the most, battle the most, and live through the hardest of challenges. The stronger we are, the more we go through in life. Right, pile number 3. Well, what this is telling me is you found your sunshine after a hard, battle of some description. Yeah, you've been through a lot in life. Or maybe you're just trying to find your sun in your life at the minute, which this is a good indication that it's coming in anyway. Yeah. Right, so we have this one. I like to call this the breaker of change, yeah? So we have all these doom and gloom here, thought patterns, maybe vices, addictions, repeated patterns, But this chain here is broke, yeah? So I feel this doesn't really affect you anymore, this negative energy. This could be as well to do with other people or other influences, that have caused that in your life or want to try and cause that in your life. Right, yeah, connections. Right, so with this one, I get that you've connected or you're starting to see people's energy or, the truth in situations. You're not letting that negativity hold you down anymore. You've been through a lot of battles, but I feel there's swift changes coming in with that, and you know it. Yeah, you're starting to see that already. I do feel you have connections to people or energies. What else am I getting off that one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you've got the number 8 here as well. I was just about to say, I'm getting something with numbers. See this paper here? That's usually what I don't know whether you can see that, can you? Probably not. Right, so I'm getting numbers. Numbers are specific, but I'm also getting this 8, which means in certain circumstances, like money abundance, the flow. Maybe you're coming into money or abundance of some description. Plus, you've got this sun here. Yeah. So I feel with someone, definitely, there's some sort of financial or abundance gain to be had coming in. See. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Abundance, abundance, abundance. So reaping some sort of harvest, yeah? I've also got a key here as well. So a key to unlock something, maybe, I don't know, you're looking at getting a new house or a car or a business or maybe it's unlocking things in your mind, I do feel that for someone anyway, you're thinking about business, you're thinking about some sort of profitable endeavour coming up. I do feel that you're nurturing that as well. Maybe it's just planting the ideas and the seeds for the future. If so, write them down. I'm also getting with someone, check the numbers. I keep getting check the numbers. Right, so maybe writing down your budget or, your ideas. I'm also getting with someone that you don't want to go back. Yeah. someone that I'm reading for now in the past has had money issues or abundance issues. I'm getting gambling, but I think I'm only getting gambling as a... What's that spirit? Yeah, I'm getting like someone gambling, but I mean, it could be a gambling addiction, but not necessarily. I think I'm just getting that as an example, you know, like the money sort of going, you know, like, yeah, being wasted, or, you know, it's going out before it comes in, sort of thing. I feel like if that was, you know, if you're resonating with that, I do feel that that's in the past, and now you're more inclined to be responsible, or is that the right word? Basically, you know where your finances are at, or making a budget plan will see more abundance coming in, if you know what I mean, and not going out. Yeah, being in control of your own finances, that's what I'm getting. That was the long-winded way of me trying to say that. Yeah, any thought patterns with that? I feel like you've done your work with that. Yeah, you've found solutions, or you are doing. You're more in control of that aspect. Yeah, decisions. Yeah. So I feel like you've had to make decisions. You have to make more decisions in the future. Obviously, we all make decisions on a daily basis, but this is the decision between bondage and freedom. Yeah. And yet again, you've got the number 8, and you've got another like half 8 here. So that tells me that you're deciding upon like the glass half empty, the glass full, you know. You might get something different off that, I don't know. See this little man here, sat here. It's deciding. But her arms are behind her back here, you know, and she's sort of, you know, submitted. This one here is sort of, I'm doing things my way, you know, like taking charge of it. Right, so I'm just going to pull a couple of these. See if we've got anything else. Five. Yeah, there you go. So 5 Pentacles, like delays around money. So I do feel that this has, your abundance has been delayed for one reason or another, but I do feel that was because you needed to learn something, which it says here you've been through a lot, yeah? So, and it says coming in from the cold as well. So that also tells me that you know, that lesson, you've worked through that lesson. Right, okay. Right. Before I say that, I'm getting this squirrel quite prominent. Now, squirrels like to save all the little nuts, don't they? Look, he's got his little crystal here, can you see that? So they like to save all the nuts for the winter, don't they? Yeah. This is about education or learning new things, but as I said, I feel that that's what you have been doing. You know, learning how to budget more, learning how to, you know, keep hold of your nest egg. Maybe learning new skills or qualifications, you know, to make more money or make more abundance might be beneficial as well, you know. Get creative. Right, I'm going to pull one of these. Okay, I'm going to pull 2. Right, yeah. So I've got the dream catch. Right, before we do that one, look, the key. What did I just... Yeah, the key in this one. Right, so there's definitely a key. Some sort of key. Solutions unlocking potential. So someone's getting a key for something. It's going to be a silver key. Well, it doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting. Some sort of key to unlock something, yeah? Whether that be a building, car, or, you know, your mind. Potential. With this one, you've got protection. So, like I said, you've done the work in the past. You know, you're protected from anything that went wrong before, and you're filtering these energies. Well, I said that with connection, didn't I? Yeah. You're connected to those energies so you can see them before, you know, no one's going to pull the wool over your eyes. Right, well, thank you for viewing me today. If you did get something out of that, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If you don't know what to put in the comments, just, you know, leave a number or whatever you got on this, like a 5 or a 1 or a sun. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.